You jump in that water behind your mama. Look, I'm just saying, you jump in that water behind your mama, it's gonna be a whole different shit. It's just Trey your nigga, just Trey your nigga. And if he jump in the way, that's why I want to call him.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiasha and I'm back with another video. Y'all, I'm so sorry I gotta put y'all through this, but guess who released another video? You right, Janae. And as I told y'all, so y'all don't have to go watch it, I will let y'all know what's going on. So, she's back on this video. This is supposed to be the end of Nick and King part 1. So I guess she's done with Nick and King, and maybe she's gonna address some other people, I don't know, but this is the end of Nick and King part 1. So on this episode of the Janae Experience, she goes over the list that Nick and King provided for her. It's a list of 14 things that Nick and King had a problem with, that they felt like she wasn't doing for them. So that's why they wanted basically to get rid of her. So right here is the list of the 14 things. And she addresses them one by one. She said none of them, that Nick and King was right, none of them had nothing to do with her. And that's what she told them. Except 2 things. One of them, Nick said that she felt that Janae didn't have her best interests at heart because she felt like Janae was giving Ari brand deals over her. My son is tripping. That Janae was giving Ari brand deals over her. She said she told them brand deals is not her expertise. She does not do brand deals. And she did admit that she mixed something up. So Nick and Ari was supposed to both go for one of these brand deals. She didn't name it. And they asked for Ari's insights or Nick's insights. And she sent them Ari's insights by mistake. And Nick called her and asked her, like, hey, you sent them Ari's insights or whatever on her on her Instagram. I guess the company wanted to see how everything looked as far as views and all that stuff. So she said she messed up and she sent the wrong information to the brand company. Now, regarding the Fashion Nova deal, be careful. Regarding the Fashion Nova deal, she said that she did not get Ari that Fashion Nova deal. Rich the Kid actually helped Ari get that Fashion Nova deal because Ari's the only girl on Rich's label. Rich's girlfriend is a representative for Fashion Nova, so they thought it would be a good look. So they helped Ari get the Fashion Nova deal. She said she didn't have nothing to do with that. She said, and actually, Nick had a Fashion Nova outfit on in one of her posts, and she had posted it and tagged Fashion Nova. She said she actually told Nick to take that post down because she said, why would you give somebody free publicity, basically, without them paying you, and you're trying to get them to sponsor you? So she said she actually told Nick to take the Fashion Nova post down if she's trying to end up working with them. And then she addressed some other things on the list, and she talked about how their work ethic wasn't up to par with, Mike and them. Because in the last part, they said that the guy Fred from Studio 71 was only focused on Mike and Runic now, and she said that Funny Mike's work ethic is just way different than everybody else's. He likes to work, and everybody else likes to sit around and hang around and all that kind of stuff. And on that part, I get that, because how are they gonna blame her? On their list, it said, you know, how are they gonna blame her for their work ethic, not having no work and stuff? So I'm like, I understand that she gives them the ideas for the videos and all that kind of stuff, but if nobody else, like she said in the video, if nobody else is working, that don't mean you can't work. Which I get her on that part. So then, y'all, her and her husband them called the police and put a police report out on King, because I don't know if y'all remember, but in Nika King's video, he talked about how he called over there going off and he felt bad afterwards. Well, he called threatening her and going off and stuff, and then he called back, and her husband answered the phone, and they exchanged some words where she said she don't know what was said, and he told her to call the police and check on Ari and all them. So we don't know exactly what him and King talked about, but supposedly King threatened the husband and Janae and all them because of the fact that he said they playing with, you know, his money. So then, now Janae has receipts because he called Janae first, then they called Ari to check on her to make sure that she was all right, which she was, but she didn't know that Janae had already talked to King and he had threatened her. So I guess she recorded his phone call, and I'm gonna insert the phone call right here. It's some bad language going on, so if y'all don't want y'all kids to hear or whatever, you know, cover their ears or whatever, because King was going off. And he also confirmed that Ari and Trey, I guess, is dating. He's like, yeah, and I'm gonna talk to Trey, because if that's your N-I-G-G-A, you know, he can get it too. King was saying everybody could get it, basically. But I'm gonna go ahead and insert his clip right here.
Yeah, I call. Listen here, your mama keep throwing shots and playing with niggas, man. Real niggas shit. Your mama keep putting shit, keep throwing you under the bus, everybody else on the bus, man. I'm just letting you know that's your mama, and I just let her ass know. If you jump in that water behind your mama, look, I'm just saying, you jump in that water behind your mama, it's gonna be a whole different shit. It's just Trey your nigga, And if he jumping away, that's why I want to call him. If he jumping away too, say, I'm gonna snap the fuck out of him for playing with me, because all y'all playing with your mama. Really starting some bullshit between some shit. I ain't got nothing to do with King, got nothing to do with shit like that, bro. That's some fucked up ass shit. Let her stepdad or whatever, let him know he gonna see me. Let him know he gonna see me for playing with me, man.
What are
he
you?
wanna hop on the phone like he big and bad and shit. He gonna see me too.
What are you talking about?
Man, look, I'm gonna just tell Trey too. I'm gonna call him if I want to talk to him, man. I'm gonna let him know exactly what's going on. If he jump in that water too behind whoever, that's gonna be what it is, and that's in the discussion.
Okay, so now since y'all heard the clip, yeah, King was going off, but that's basically all she went over. She just went over the situation that happened between him threatening them, and you know, she addressed everything on the list. She also talked about if she didn't do no work, how was she reaching out to people for them? So she reached out to Lala because they wanted to work with Lala, you know, from Quay and Lala, and presented ideas. She also reached out well, it doesn't show that she reached out, but she said she reached out to Chris for King. And then she shows the text message right here of her and King's conversation where he asked her to reach out to Chris for him. They reached out to, Neek said that the Taylor girls wanted to, Nika and King said that the Taylor girls wanted to work with them. And she said she allowed, you know, them to stay in contact with the Taylor girls, even though they don't necessarily have, you know, a good relationship. But she allowed them to, you know, collab with the Taylor girls if they want. So she said, how was she basically stopping their money when she's allowing these collabs to possibly go on? And she's encouraging them to collab with other people. But if it didn't happen, like she said, if it didn't happen, it wasn't something that she did. So she basically said that she didn't stop nothing. And she did as much as she possibly could for the money that they were given. So until she posts again, I know y'all probably tired of this series. I'm just trying to get it out while she get it out. Hopefully she's almost done. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified when I upload. When she upload, I will upload, and I will see y'all later. Bye.